Hello everyone watching, I welcome you to Big Nine Wonders, and in our episodes about Uganda's culture, today we are answering the question of who are the Baganda people. Now you realize that Uganda is not just a country made of story, it is a country made of very many stories. So let's enjoy the story by answering this question of who are the Baganda? Who are the people who are behind this famous kingdom of Buganda? It's the question we are answering today. Well, did you know that Uganda gets its name from one of the famous kingdom in Africa called Buganda? Yes, the kingdom is called Buganda and the country is called Uganda. So, Uganda is a big country, bigger than the kingdom called Buganda. So, it got the name from the kingdom called Buganda Kingdom. This kingdom is found in the central part of Uganda, and it is culturally led by a king we call the Kabaka. The Kabaka of Buganda is the cultural leader of Buganda. I hope you get this one well. Now, who are the people behind this kingdom or behind that kingdom we are talking about? Let me introduce to you the Baganda people, the amazing people. They are found in this land with the amazing landscape and of course near the famous Lake Victoria. I have talked about Lake Victoria in my other episodes. I hope you have watched some of them where I showcase Lake Victoria, one of the largest lakes we have in the world, the largest tropical lake, and it is also found here in the central part of Uganda. It borders the Buganda Kingdom. So the Baganda know about the lake and it has been traditionally known as Lake Nalubale. Now, the Baganda are the people of Buganda. They are found in the Buganda Kingdom, and of course, they are even outside the kingdom. They can be found outside the Buganda Kingdom. They are in other parts of the country, in other parts of the world, but they originate from the Buganda Kingdom, which is in the central part of Uganda. They are most influential, of course. Buganda is influential and historically important. It's an important traditional kingdom because Uganda started from Buganda. Now, Buganda Kingdom is a land of fertile soils, and this is one of the reasons why historically the Baganda people have been involved in agriculture, especially in growing bananas, matooke. We know bananas as matooke, and also coffee farmers. Most of the coffee farmers are found in the Buganda Kingdom. So it's because of the fertile soils that are found in this amazing kingdom of Buganda. So much we can talk about Buganda and so much we can talk about the Baganda people of Uganda. Now, we can talk about the kingdom, the Buganda Kingdom. Buganda Kingdom, it is one of course, of the famous kingdoms in Africa. Yes, it is the famous kingdom in Africa, and actually it is one of the oldest kingdoms, and it has rich history of leadership and cultural structures headed by the king, as we have said. This king is called the Kabaka. So we have only one Kabaka in Uganda. Actually, you can say there can be many kings, but when you use the word Kabaka, there is only one Kabaka when you use that concept. So this one is known because of the rich structure and leadership tradition here in Uganda, which has been passed on from generation to generation. Guys, it's so amazing. Now, the history of Uganda, of course, is much bigger than just the kingdom, is much bigger than the king and much bigger than the palace. We are talking about what has been passed on from generation to generation, guys. Buganda Kingdom has values, has traditions that have been passed on from generation to generation, which is so amazing. Actually, this is not common with the other kingdoms. We can talk about its stories. It has deeper stories of clans. Clans, actually in Buganda, if they want to connect, whether they have to know you are from which clan. That is how they identify themselves. Very unique from other kingdoms. So we are talking about that it is more than just the palace, more than just the king, you know. It's about this history, the rich history and the identity of these amazing people called the Baganda. Now, we talk about this of clans because it is how they distinguish themselves. Of course, one clan cannot marry from another clan. Maybe in another video we shall talk about the clans of Buganda. How many are they and how do they distinguish themselves about the clans? So that is how they are different. The traditional languages, traditional and their language of course, Luganda, of course, how they celebrate, how they perform ceremonies, how it is amazing when you attend different ceremonies in Buganda. Have you ever heard of the Kabaka's birthday? It's another amazing ceremony. Kabaka's run, different ceremonies which are performed in Uganda, which are amazing. Now, also you talk about the culture, how the culture is connected to the land, because Buganda is made up of the family of the clans. It is made up of the clans. If you visit the kingdom, the palace, you will find different animals, different birds, different what. These are the clans of people, and this is how people are distinguishing themselves. This is how they know. It is their identity. This one is of this clan. This one is of this clan. So that is how the land, how the Baganda can easily identify themselves, and this is how they connect. The clans help them to connect families. Just knowing your clan is where it's the same as knowing where you come from. When someone knows your clan, will know where you come from, will know your totem, will know everything about you. That is Buganda. There is so much, guys, we can talk about Buganda. We can talk about many things. We can talk about their music. We can talk about their dance, their celebration. Have you seen drums? In Buganda, actually, most of the functions, most of the celebrations, you will see them having drums. They use drums as in music. They use drums when they are dancing, when they are celebrating. So you cannot distinguish them from these musical instruments like drums and singing and dancing and all of that. So it is amazing, guys. Now, these clans are some of the things that make the kingdom unique. The Baganda are unique people, and they are distinguished by these traditions, these practices that have been going on from generation to generation, even kingship from generation to generation, which is so amazing. And I think it is very hard to find in other clans or in other tribes or other communities in Uganda. So next time, when you want to know more about Uganda or to have the amazing things, you will learn about this culture, about the Baganda culture, especially of the matooke. If you have eaten matooke, then you have already experienced part of the history and the cultural food of Buganda. Now, the amazing part of Uganda now is not what you will see in the national park. Now you will realize that it is about these amazing people that you will find on your way when you visit Uganda. Guys, I hope you enjoy this. And next time you will meet the Baganda when you come to Uganda, and you will know that the biggest part of Uganda, the secret of Uganda is not what you will see in the national park, but about these current communities that create this amazing country called Uganda. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy this video. Let's see you in another episode about Uganda's culture and Uganda's communities. Thank you.